Welcome back to Mars Bargain Basement. My name's Donald Mars. In this video, I'd like to show you some items I acquired while sourcing, share with you some tips and tricks, and also share with you some of the flubs that I made while out. You want to know more? Stick around. So in my previous video, I talked about how great the estate sale that I went to was. Matter of fact, I think I used the word phenomenal. So it was so phenomenal that I decided to go back when they were doing things 50% off. One of the items that I saw when I was there was this box of wires. You might be saying to yourself, why would you want to buy a box of wires? Well, to me, it's pretty simple. I deal with electronics, so I'm looking for cables, power cords, almost anything that has to do with electronics, I can probably find in someone's wire box. Well, this particular wire box behind me, I found a lot more than I bargained for. So when I was at the sale, they had this box listed for $25. I thought to myself, $25, that's a little steep. I'm not sure if I really want to pay 25 bucks. So I balked on it and I thought about it, and I was thinking to myself, hopefully they have this box there when they open the doors for this sale. Luckily, when I got to where it was last time, it was there. I asked the lady to take it upstairs for me. I was going to pay $12.50 for the box. What happened was that when I went to check out, they saw that it was full of wires and they thought that $25 was just too high. So they knocked it down to $15, and I actually got the box for $7.50. The great thing about it is when I was going through the box, I found a lot more items that are worth more than $7.50. So let me go ahead and give you a close-up of the box here, have you take a look. I mean, it just looks like a box of wires. So let me pull the box out that I put some of the items in that I found, and let's talk about it. So some of the items you'll find in box of wires are Nintendo DS, 3DS cables. This little cable you can sell on eBay anywhere between $5 and $8. I paid $7.50 for the box. This one item, well, minus fees, could pay for the entire box. So I not only found one, I found two of the DS plugs for the 3DS or the 2DS systems. On top of that, I found Texas Instrument scientific calculator. That is more than $7.50 when you sell on eBay. I also found a cooling fan for PC. Some people look at this and think, it's not really worth a lot of money. But for someone who does computers, this is worth probably about $15, maybe $20, depends on the buyer. But it has value. Also, there was a phone with base that is in here. Let me find it. Base. So this you can sell at your yard sale, $2-3 maybe. Also in the box, Philips cable controller. I'm not sure the value of this. I haven't looked it up yet, but I'm sure it's more than a couple of dollars. Also found in the box was a Google Chromecast. Comps for that are about $15 to $20 on eBay. More than $7.50 that I spent on it. So very happy with the items that I found in the wire box. Oh, and again, I've not gone through it. There are still other cables in here. I found a couple of cords for laptops. I'm not sure what they are yet because of course I haven't dug through it that deep, but I can tell that they're laptop chargers. They'll sell, depending on the brand, anywhere between $12 to $15 online for used. So again, if you see a box of wires at a yard sale or an auction or anywhere while you're outsourcing, grab it. You never know what you might find, and you never know what you might use in the future. So with saying that, let's go ahead and move on to some of the items I sourced. So one of the items I saw when I was at the sale on the first day I went was this game. It was in immaculate condition. As a matter of fact, when I asked the person to put it in my pile, it was in really good condition. No scratches, no dents. You know, it's sold for $40 was the original price. I got it for 20. And when I asked them to put it up there, like I said, no scratches, no dents. But unfortunately, they put it at the bottom of my pile, and they decided to put other items on top. And with that, they ended up denting the box, which decreases the value of this item. And so I'm not going to be able to get what I thought I was going to get for from eBay. So instead of doing that, I'm going to take it to a comic book store, seeing if they'll purchase it. Hopefully I can get at least $25-$30 out of it. I don't want to pay shipping fees, or the buyer won't have to pay shipping fees, and it'll be out of my hair. Kind of disappointed that this happened and it got damaged, because I would have really liked to have gotten the full resale value out of this item. But again, you know, sometimes you have issues where when you ask someone to take something up there, it's not their fault. That it'll just happen. Something will just occur and the box will get damaged, and there's really nothing you can do about it. You know, you've purchased the item, so you have to live with the results. And I'm okay with that. You know, it's really not a big deal for me, and I'll work through it. Also, this little item here, if you see these are also great buys. $1 full price. I missed it on day one, but I got it on 50% off, meaning 50 cents for not only a Nikon battery charger, but Nikon battery as well. So together, this item is about $49 resale. I paid 50 cents. That is a pretty good profit on 50 cents. Some other items that were purchased were games, board games, puzzles. I invited my sister along with me. I kind of recruited her to help me for the 50% off sale, because I knew I was going to acquire a lot of items there. And it's better to have two people on a sale or an auction than it is to have one. So we made a plan. I had her go upstairs. I went downstairs. She acquired all the things that I wanted, and while I was downstairs acquiring the things that I wanted as well. So one of the items that I wanted, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, for one. Secondly, puzzles. Puzzles sell pretty decent online. The only thing is, if they're used, you need to make sure you count every single piece. And then in your description, make sure you put in there if a piece is missing or how many pieces in total they have. So this particular item, not sure exactly how much it was, but it will go into my collection and I will keep it for myself. Also, there is a Star Wars tin, another item that of course I want for myself. It was $7.50 after the 50% off, but I didn't buy it to resell. I bought it for my personal use. I like the tin. Are all the pieces in here? I don't know. I don't think so. But regardless, I have a really nice tin that I can put in my collection. Again, love Star Wars. I'm not sure if you can tell. Vader's right there. Love Star Wars. So, other items at the estate sale. Othello. This particular Othello is missing pieces. But what you can do, you can piece out these games. You can sell the board, you can sell the single pieces, and recoup your money and then some from just buying a game. You might not think that games are valuable, but in the resale market, they truly are. Looks like there's a $10 price tag on this, and $5 for the whole thing. You can probably sell the board for $5, then sell the pieces for $5 for $1 or something on those lines. and I will not only make my money, but I'll probably double or triple the money that I've spent on this particular item. Also, little unknown games like this. This one was $5 after 50% off, and it's going to resell anywhere between $10, $15 online. I've not really purchased many games because I haven't had much luck, but I realized that if you leave it out there and you leave it set for a while, that it will actually sell. It might take a little bit, but it will eventually sell. And that's the whole idea of selling items, being a reseller. You want to sell your item. Sometimes you want to do quick flips, and I do that as well. I put, best offer, and I flip some things very quickly. Or other items, I want to get the full price that I want, and I'll just let it sit out there for a while. Another item found, this game here. Again, not known, but online it sells very well. I paid, I don't know, where's the price tag? $12.50 for this. I will get probably, I don't know, let's say $20 out of it, which is, it's not a great profit, but it's a profit nonetheless. And also, if it doesn't sell, I'll donate it to a local charity or a local boy or girls club to make sure they have something to play with when it's rainy outside or it's winter or cold, whatever the case may be. Sometimes you buy things not for the money, but you buy things for the quality of humankind. Again, $12.50. If it doesn't sell, there's a few clubs in the area that I can donate that to. So let's talk about something I've never done before. So Robert from Rebel Resale, he and I were talking the other day. I actually met him at the estate sale, and he was telling me about books. I've never thought to buy books. I never bought books, never thought about it, didn't want to buy books. So I took his advice and I purchased some books. So the books I purchased sold for 25 cents. So if I even sold it for $1 at a yard sale, which some of them I will, I'll still make 75 cents back. I'm not out much. But in buying the books, I actually came across some books that were extremely valuable. So let's talk about the low-end books first. So with the low-end books, you have like AP Physics, learning how to test better in AP Physics, Test Prep Spectrum, Grade 5, what was this? Spectrum Science, Grade 5. Now, I don't know any fifth graders, but again, $1 at a yard sale, 75 cents, real quick. Another pile here. So again, 25 cents. Online, they're selling anywhere between $6 to $8. So I have 5, that's $30. I spent what, $1.25 for these items. Not bad. I'll take it. So moving on, I did find some books that I purchased that are just crazy amounts of money that people are paying, and I don't know why. I read books, but some amounts of money that people are paying is just absolutely crazy. So this particular book right here, it was 50 cents, I believe, and this book online is selling for an astronomical $53. Couldn't believe it when I saw it, but yes, $53 for this book. Another book, 50 cents. Selling online, $25. easy money. I've never thought about it. I just look at electronics and I think I'll sell electronics and I'll make a decent profit. But now I think books are going to be my new thing. Um, Technical physics book. This one caught me by surprise. Um, 50 cents is what I paid for this. It is selling online for $96. Yes, $96 for this book that I paid 50 cents for. Now, I have seen some people sell it for 60, which is fine. I'll sell it for 60 to make a quick flip if I have to. But again, $90 for this book. Crazy. So, yeah, so while I was at the estate sale and I was trying to go through fast and I was trying to move quickly because there were a lot of people there. So I wanted to make sure that I got all the items that I set out to get. And some of those items were video games. And so I decided to purchase every video game that they had remaining. The prices were all over the place. It was $5 for Assassin's Creed, $2.50 actually, because of the 50% off. $2.50 for Just Cause 2. $2.50 for FIFA 14 for the PS3. $1 for Brink. Never heard of it. Has a pre-owned for $4.49. I paid $1. Once I clean the stickers off, I can probably put it in yard sale for $2. Again, not much, but it's money back, so I'll be all right there. Gran Turismo 5. Paid $7.50 for this. I should be able to sell it for about $15. Crew 2, same thing, $7.50. I should be able to sell it for $15. Modern Warfare 2 for Modern Warfare 2 for the 360, $7.50. Grand Theft Auto 4. I paid $12.50 for this. Not really sure I'm gonna make my money back on it. I might try to resell it at a yard sale. I'm not really sure. I want to keep on seeing what I can do with this particular item. Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13. Paid $10 for this. I should be able to get that with no problem online. And Halo Reach for the 360, $5. Halo 3 ODST, $12.50. And now let's talk about one of my huge flubs. Actually, I had two of those. So I was in such a hurry with video games that I didn't open them up to see what was in them, which I know is a big no-no. So when you're looking at video games, make sure you open them up. Make sure you look at the discs. Make sure they're clean. Make sure the right game is in there. So I picked up this Final Fantasy game thinking, oh, it's $15, half off, $12.50. So I'm going to get a Final Fantasy game for $12.50. I don't realize that it's not in there because I'm just throwing stuff in my bag. Get home, my sister and I are going through this stuff. She starts opening the games to check to make sure they're in there. And we found one without a game in it that I ended up paying $5 for, so it was a $2.50 loss right off the bat. And then with Final Fantasy, FIFA Soccer 13. So not worth $7.50 that I paid for this particular item, but it's okay. I'll resell it for whatever it goes for, and then I'll just cut my losses. I'll be okay. It happens sometimes, but just be careful when you are out there to make sure to check the items that you're wanting to purchase to see if there are any scratches on the discs, if the game is actually the game that's supposed to be in there. Make sure the booklet's what's supposed to be in there. It happens. Sometimes you're in a hurry and you just overlook some items. Another flub I made, I got really excited, were unopened printer cartridges. I thought to myself, fantastic. HP 45 black. Everybody who owns an HP printer uses number 45. Paid $7.50 for this. What did I not do when I picked it up? I did not turn it over on its side and check the expiration date. All printer cartridges have an expiration date. So this little item expired in the year 2013. Yes, so no good. Can't use it anymore. No one's going to buy it with the expired expiration date. I unfortunately do not have an HP printer, therefore I cannot use it. Same thing here. HP 78 XL, sorry. HP 78 XL. Picked it up, thought $7.50. You can flip it real quick, no problem. Did I check the expiration date? Absolutely not. If I did, I would have saw that it said May 2012. Can't sell it. It's not sellable. People are not going to buy expired printer ink. That one's on me. I know better. I've been doing this long enough. I should have thought. I should have looked. Again, sometimes you get in a hurry. Sometimes you just don't think. You just do things that you wouldn't normally do when you're in a rush. So those are my major items. I have more to go through, so much more actually. I will discuss in my next video. Again, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I enjoy that you're here with me, and I look forward to seeing you again. If you like this video, please make sure you subscribe. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon.